Here is what you will need if you want to work along with the demonstrations in this course. First, hardware recommendations. Microsoft requires 1 gigabyte of available RAM in order to run Power BI, and 1.5 gigabytes or more is recommended. I would tell you even more than this is better. If you are running Power BI and trying to analyze even relatively simple data sets with only 1.5 gigabytes of available RAM, it will be an underwhelming experience. I'm currently running 32 gigabytes of RAM simply because of Power BI. CPU 1 gigahertz or faster, x64-bit processor is even better, and the faster the better. Display settings are something that you almost never have to adjust, but here you'll want to be attentive, because if you set your display to less than 1440 by 900, or if you're in the 16 by 9 orientation, 1600 by 900, Power BI will display the exact same window, but part of it will be off the edge of your screen. So you'll want to make sure that this is your minimum resolution. And in a similar vein, you'll want to make sure that your text display is set for 100% or less. It's a real common setting now to set your display and then to go for 125% on the text, 150% on the text. If you do that, you'll have problems with Power BI. So be attentive to your display with Power BI, even if you haven't had to for anything else. For software, Power BI is meant to run on Windows 7 or Windows Server 2008 R2 or later. Most of us will be running it on Windows 10, for example. That's fine. You'll need .NET 4.5. You'll also want the latest version of the browser that you're using. Edge, for example, perhaps Internet Explorer, but make sure that it's up to date. You will need to have Power BI Pro or Power BI. There are actually 3 different ways Power BI is licensed. Power BI is the free version, and this will allow you to do about 90% of what we do in the course. Power BI Pro has a monthly license associated with it. It might already be included with the version of Office 365 that you have. Or if you don't have Power BI Pro yet, you can get a 60-day trial of Power BI Pro for free at powerbi.com. In addition to Power BI Pro or Power BI, we'll also be using Power BI Desktop, which is a free download that sits on your PC and allows you to model and transform data. Additionally, there are some apps for Power BI for mobile devices, and if you have a mobile device and want to work along, you'll be downloading and installing that as well. How about your data skills? I assume that you know something about how to work with data, because Power BI is all about visualizing data and sharing those visualizations with others. For example, if you were working in Excel and if you know how to enter, edit, and format, you know how to use the table commands, how to find and replace and sort and filter data, and how to insert and format charts, you will do well here in Power BI, because those are exactly the kind of skills you'll want to bring to this course. If you're not an experienced spreadsheet user and you would like a refresher on any of this, I would point you toward Excel 2016, Managing and Analyzing Data, which you'll find in the LinkedIn Learning Library.